This video introduction to the PowerTower Nano SP product range aims to familiarise the operator with controls of the machines and how to operate them both correctly and safely. The operating procedure follows closely the PowerTower Nano SP operating and maintenance manual, which is available in hard copy as well as a PDF download from our website. If in doubt, always refer to the operating manual. It is specific to the PowerTower Nano SP products and assumes that the operator has had some formal safety awareness training and formal self-propelled platform training in Category 3A. It is essential that the machine has a current LOLA tag. Please ensure suitable PPE is worn at all times. Before using the PowerTower Nano SP, it is important to carry out some pre-operation checks on the machine itself and also the area it's going to be working in. PowerTower Nano SP should only be used on hard level surfaces, either internally or externally, and be free from debris. Care should be taken to ensure that there are no pothole, drain holes or covers that the PowerTower Nano SP wheels could drop into when driving. The area is to be free from debris. The work area should be cordoned off from pedestrians or other site traffic. Look above to check that there are no overhead hazards such as live power cables, tracks or other obstructions. Always check the machine is in good and safe working condition before using by carrying out the following checks. Follow the pre-operation checks in the operating manual. Inspect the handrails, lifting structure and chassis for signs of mechanical damage. Check the drive wheels and swivel casters are undamaged. Ensure the battery is fully charged. You will find the battery charge condition indicator on the control arm. A green light indicates the battery is fully charged. Before checking battery, ensure suitable PPE is worn. Check the electrolyte level in each of the battery cells. The electrolyte should be covering the plates by 1 to 2 mm. Check the connections and make sure the battery is clean. Using a hydrometer, check the specific gravity of each cell in the battery. The hydrometer should read between 12.8 and 12.85 and all cells should be equal. For the PowerTower Nano SP and the PowerTower Nano SP Plus, check to ensure the cantilever deck slides freely and locks in both the extended and retracted positions. Check the hydraulic oil level indicated on the power pack is correct, with no visible signs of any hydraulic leaks. For the PowerTower Nano SP and the PowerTower Nano SP Plus, raise the platform using the ground control function to ensure the pothole mechanism is functioning correctly. For the PowerTower Nano SP Zero, inspect the fixed pothole protection and ensure it is in working condition. Visually inspect the curly main control cable. Check for damage and snagging. And conduct a risk assessment for the work you are intending to carry out. Switch on the main power by turning the ignition key in the ground emergency stop button and release. The power light should illuminate. Check platform is selected on the ground control panel. Enter the platform, closing the gate securely behind you. To operate the SP comfortably, stand with your back against the mast facing toward the gate and rest your wrist and hand on the control arm so that you can operate the joystick with your thumb and fingers. This will also put your hand in a position that is protected under the control arm cage. Switch the joystick controls on by depressing the green on/off button. Select the function by pressing the blue mode button. Press and immediately release to select drive function. Press and hold for 1 second to select lift functions. Always drive the machine in slow speed in congested areas indicated by the orange mode light. Check all functions work, including the emergency lowering black button on the control arm and manual emergency lowering before fully elevating the machine. Ensure the battery isolator and emergency stop buttons are working correctly. Then load the platform with the tools and equipment required to carry out the task. The PowerTower Nano SP and the PowerTower Nano SP Zero are both one-person platforms with a safe working load of 200 kg. The PowerTower Nano SP Plus also has a safe working load of 200 kg. However, when the platform was fully extended, a maximum safe working load of 120 kg applies when standing on the second stage of the cantilever. Always walk the intended route prior to commencement of work. Check that the drive and lift functions are working correctly. Select slow speed indicated by the orange light. When checking the drive function, also check that the flashing beacon and movement alarm are activated and in full working order. And continually check for possible overhead obstructions. In the event of uncontrolled movement, depress the red emergency stop button situated on the control arm or on the ground control box. A red battery isolator button is also located on the opposite side of the chassis to the ground controls, which can also double up as an emergency stop. The emergency lowering controls may be needed in the event of complete power failure or low voltage leading to non-operation of the joystick. Machine driven onto outer level surface whilst elevated. Operator incapacitated. In the event of a power failure leading to non-operation of the joystick, firstly depress the black button on the control arm. If this is unsuccessful, it will be necessary to use the designated ground emergency operator to operate the emergency lowering valve from the ground. In the event the machine is driven onto uneven ground when elevated, all joystick operated controls will stop functioning. Depress the black emergency lowering button on the control arm. In the event of operator incapacity, the designated ground emergency operator will need to operate the emergency lowering controls from the ground. Take care to keep clear of the descending structure. The PowerTower Nano SP series all have specific lifting pockets suitable for both fork trucks and telehandlers. These should always be used to ensure safe, secure loading and unloading from vehicles and loading areas. There are 4 tie-down and lifting points, 2 at the front and 2 at the rear. These should be used for securing the machine during transportation or while the unit is being lifted. Following these guidelines will ensure that you have a safe and productive time using this machine. If in doubt about any of these guidelines, please refer to the operating and maintenance manual.